Hey guys, what is going on? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to the best defensive linebacker budget gold cards in Madden Ultimate Team. Obviously, it's going to be left outside linebacker, middle linebacker, and right outside linebacker. And for the left outside linebackers and right outside linebackers, I'm going to give you a zone guy, a rush guy, and overall best over guy in my opinion. And then for the middle linebacker, obviously going to give you a user and then the best overall linebacker because most people just use the middle linebacker anyway. With that being said though, we'll top right into it with the left outside linebackers. So starting off for the left outside linebacker for the zone is going to be Milano for the Bills. He's got 76 speed with 79 acceleration, and obviously those are really good stats with 77 tackling and 78 player recognition. But the main thing is a zone and man coverage. So let's get down to that. It's going to be 61 man coverage with 66 zone coverage. Now, they're not the greatest zone coverage stats, but more importantly though, he's got the 66 zone, and he does have the mix of the speed with it, with the 76 speed. So he should play a really good left outside linebacker for you. Obviously, the linebackers are really hard to figure out in this year. They've always been really hard because normally there's a lot of people that just decide, they just all pick the same left outside linebackers. And that's a really hard position to find. But he should be a really good budget beast card for you, and I definitely do recommend him for the zone left outside linebacker. With that being said though, we're going to head to the rush left outside linebacker. And so for the rush left outside linebacker now, his name I think is Uchenna Nsu. That's my guess, probably not, but main thing is he's got 77 speed with 80 acceleration, and the main thing is 77 finesse moves. So he's going to be more of a rush left outside linebacker, and that's kind of what you want your guys to be doing. And you're right, they're going to be more of a 3-4, I do believe, are the ones that are the rushers, and then 4-3 are the ones that are zone coverage / coverage guys. So he should play really good for you. With that 77 speed and 77 finesse move. Also, he is at 77 speed with 80 acceleration, so he can be a QB spy, which is more important because we do know how, quarterbacks like to run this year and how the game works and how scrambling quarterbacks always seem to be the most dominant. So, with that being said, we are going to head to the overall best left outside linebacker in my opinion. So the best left outside linebacker in my opinion is going to be a 70 overall Quan Alexander. Now, he's got 80 speed with 82 acceleration. He's got 70 strength, 75 tackling, and 79 play recognition with 66 block shedding. Obviously, his rushing stats aren't the greatest, but the more important thing is he's got 80 hit power with the 62 man coverage and 68 zone coverage. So he's just going to be a really good left outside linebacker for you. I mean, he's baseline border elite. He's got 80 speed, which is, I do believe, one of the top for the gold outside linebacker positions. And obviously that's why I picked him. It's because speed's important. Speed has always been important, and it's probably the best option, and I do believe he should play really good for you with that 80 speed, 82 acceleration. So would definitely recommend this Quan Alexander for you. And now we're gonna head to the middle linebacker, starting off with user. Starting off for user, we are gonna go with now. You could go with Devin Bush, but I would personally pick Devin White. Both have really good speed, but Devin White with a 77 overall, 85 speed, 83 acceleration, and obviously the main thing is this is a user card, so you're going to be using this card. So he's got 75 hit power as well with 79 tackling, but 76 tackling. Main thing is he's 6 foot, so he's not the tallest, but he's got the 85 speed and 83 acceleration. That's kind of all that matters when you're using a card. His jumping stats are, we'll take a look at that real fast just to see what his jumping is. But the main thing is he's a user. That's what you want. You want a user card that's going to play really good. He does have 84 jumping too. So 84 jumping with 85 speed and 83 acceleration. Kind of a budget beast, in my opinion. You got a guy that you can just user around. Or you can just, I wouldn't let him be by himself. You'd be okay if he was. But personally, I would user him. He had a really good card last year, and he's going to be a really good card in the future as well. He's just always take a look at his upgrades to make sure he's got really good speed, because normally he will. With that being said, though, I would definitely pick this Devin White for a user middle linebacker. And now we are going to head to the best overall middle linebacker. The best overall middle linebacker, in my opinion, is going to be the 78 overall Jayon Brown. 80 speed, 80 acceleration, so really good at speed and 77 tackling, 80 play action, and 70 hit power with 68 zone coverage and 66 block shedding. So this is more of a card that you can but let him be by himself. Because I mean personally, sometimes I've been using the safety a lot this year just because of the speed difference and how middle linebackers play. But with that being said, this is a better card that you can leave by himself. He's got 80 awareness too, so he's got 80, 80, 80 right away on the bottom right there. And he does have 68 zone coverage, so he can play by himself, and he can be a really good help in the run game, because we do know how important running is in this Madden. It's still very important. So with that being said, he's a really good choice for your budget overall, just best card. So if you want to, you could use her. Honestly, I'd go with these guys. You get both the Devin White and you can get Jayon Brown. should play really good for you and just be budget ballers. So would definitely recommend these for the middle linebackers, and now we're going to head to the final right outside linebackers. So starting it off for right outside linebacker for zone coverage, we're going to go with KJ right now. Obviously, he's not the fastest with that 73 speed and 75 acceleration, but he's going to be more of a zone coverage guy for you. He does the 82 tackling, which is really good, and the 85 play action with 85 awareness, I think plays a huge part in how he should play for you. But his zone coverage is a 68 zone coverage, so not the fastest, not the greatest, but he should be a really good zone coverage budget baller for you at the right outside linebacker position. And I do think that play recognition and he does have 81 hit power as well, but I do think his 85 play action and his 85 awareness should play a really big factor in how he plays in zone. So he's going to be more of a zone coverage linebacker, obviously, so more of a 4-3 linebacker, but he's just always been a really good pass coverage guy. Obviously speed's not the greatest, but should play really good for you. So we definitely recommend KJ Wright for you. And now we're going to head to the rush right outside linebacker. And so the best budget right outside linebacker in my opinion for rushing is going to be this A78 overall Bud Dupree. 80 speed with 81 acceleration, which is one of the highest, and the 76 tackling with the 76 power move, 72 block swing, and 75 play action with 66 finesse. So should be able to get to the quarterback for you. Should be able to rush him. Obviously, you want him in a 3-4 so he can come off the edge. But more importantly, he should play really good. 6'4", 269 pounds. And that 80 speed and 81 acceleration should be a deadly combination, in my opinion, with the 76 block shedding. 76 power move and the 75 play recognition. So would definitely recommend this Bud Dupree for you. And now we're going to head to the final right outside linebacker. It is overall the best in my opinion. So the best right outside linebacker in my opinion is going to be Samson Ebukam. I'm a Rams fan. I don't even know how to say his name. But he's got 80 speed with 82 acceleration, 74 strength, 76 tackling, 72 play recognition, and 68 block setting with a 76 finesse move and 57 power move. We'll take a look at his zone. His zone is obviously a 51. So I have had this card, and I obviously have an all Rams team, so everything goes up 2, I do believe, or 2 or 1. So he does have 82 speed on my team, but he plays really good. He's a really good budget card. 80 speed, which is tied with Bud Dupree. He's got better acceleration, better tackling, and his finesse move is very good with a good zone coverage. Should just all around be a budget really good card for you. A budget beast in my opinion, obviously. But once again, those are all my choices for left outside linebacker, middle linebacker, and right outside linebacker. I'm sure I missed some people, so let me know who I missed. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you want to see more.